What on earth is that? What is up, guys? Welcome to the vlog. Today is a wonderful day, even though it's cloudy and raining and the weather is bleh, but it's a wonderful day. Why, you may ask? I have been waiting for this day for months. I have been dreaming about this day for years, and it is finally here. We are getting the Zoom H6. Oh. In case you're not a tech savvy person, a Zoom H6 is a handheld recorder, which is like a super pro mic. You can put it on your camera, and it's much better than the camera mic. It's like a mini portable studio. You can plug in stuff in there. You record music videos with it. It's just epico. Here we are. That's the music shop. Next up is the camera shop, which is where I'm gonna get the batteries for it. And the loops are supposed to be the best, right? Coolest bridge ever. Guys, we finally have it. Ooh, I am so excited. Ole, 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 ole. I'm super excited. I can't wait to get home and take out its insides. Okay, guys, we're ready to open this up. I am so excited. You have no idea. I was like, I just want to have a sneak peek. I was about to open it up. I was like, no, you guys are gonna see it when I open it up. Now I finally understand why people find unboxing videos so exciting. I guess, kinda. It's cool. So the box is pretty fancy. Nothing particularly special. What does it say on the side? I already know the contents. 4 XLR inputs, 6 channel recordings, blah blah, limiter and low cut filter, compressor, gain controls, USB interface, badass looking thingy mingy. I know I have these 2 capsules that come with it. SD card, even though I have my own SD cards. Some optional things that I might consider getting eventually. I don't know if I can. I mean, this really is legitness. I also got the Enda loops, which you saw earlier. They say these are good batteries. I don't know. What do you think? Are they good? Any good? Any good? We'll see, I guess. So, the time has come to open it. I think no one's opened it before. Like, not at the border, not anywhere. It looks completely packed. Booklets, cool. You know, I'm gonna open it really, really carefully, not like Casey. As cool as it looks, I like to take care of my things. That is the most adorable suitcase I've ever seen in my life. I'm sure of it. So let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Nicely packed. Well done. Well done, Zoom. USB cable. Micro, oh my god, I've got like 5 of these adapters. 2 gigabytes. We're gonna be using a SanDisk 16 gigabytes with it, which I had from before. Let's see what the man, it's actually much smaller than I imagined. I thought it was gonna be like huge. The mid-side mic looks pretty good. Fancy pantsy. Or ZY capsule mic, whatever you call it. This is the one we're probably gonna be using most of the time. And wow, this is light. This is so much lighter than I expected. I don't understand how they pack so much power and functionality into a thing this small and this light and portable. There we go. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Nice little aluminum finish. Aluminum. What can I say? The wheels are firm but smooth. Oh, it even comes with batteries. How nice of them. But these aren't rechargeable, so it's good I got rechargeable batteries for it anyway. And this is the styrofoam piece that goes on top. It's got a little logo on it. I don't know if you can see. It says Zoom. I didn't actually examine it really well. Here's the output for the headphones. Here is where the SD card goes. Let's put that in right away. Volume control, clickable buttons. You can even hear the sound they make. Let's see, this is the power. Here you got the menu switch, up and down, menu button, also clicky. The USB thing. You got all the channels here. Play, pause, stop, fast forward, next one. These are all clicky, but this one's like rubbery, so you have to really hold it, press it in, and like push it all the way to make sure it does its job. This is where the microphone is attached. See, fancy connectors. And on the bottom we got a line out and a remote signal. And now it's even heavier, now it feels worthwhile. Man, it's so weird seeing this in my hand. I've been seeing this on videos and on like promotional stuff so many times, but now it's actually in front of me and I'm holding it, and it's so weird. So see, you got these little two buttons on the side. If you want to take it off, you click them and it comes off, because this moves the little clicky thingies. What else is missing? I guess we hold the power now and turn it on and see what happens. Well, the screen's white. H6 recorder. Okay, so we finished setting the menu, and here's the screen we have right now. We got the 4 channels and the master channel. If we hit record right now, it'll tell you no channel record ready. So we need to set up a channel for recording. I'm not going to do a tutorial on how to use this. There are plenty of videos that do that, so you guys go check that out somewhere else if you're interested. Okay, so next I want to test out different types of mics against each other to see how they perform with the new device. We've got the XY capsule that comes with this mic. We got the mid-side mic. We have a dynamic stage mic. We have a lavalier or a lapel mic, which goes onto your clothing. It's pretty directional, I guess. And we got this kind of headset, which is also an up-close kind of a lavalier mic, but it hangs onto your ear. Okay, so this is the XY capsule, the one that comes with it. It's extremely clear in both the lows and the highs. It picks up lots of frequencies. If I dial it up all the way to 10, it is extremely sensitive. I can talk from 2 feet away very quietly. It'll pick me up. If I'm here, I have to talk so quiet just to not overamp it. And every, like, the tiniest bit of my breath will resonate with it. Anyway, it's so sensitive. You can pick up the dog barking. You can pick up people in the hallway super loud. So be careful with this guy. Let's listen to the noise for a second. It's there. Stable, quiet, not so dirty. I wouldn't mind that, especially if we cover it a bit with music. It'll be perfect. If I move away a little bit, then you get this regular type of feel that I guess gamers go for or something. It's just a natural feel. You get a little bit of that reverb. The further I move away, the more my voice starts blending into the room, and you hear... you can't even hear my voice clearly. It just sounds like it's coming from everywhere. Of course, what I can do is turn up the sensitivity of the mic. It's a lot louder, especially if I go this far. It still picks me up just fine. It picks up all the other noises. It has the noise floor raises up a little bit, and you get a lot more reverb, but it's still relatively clear. That's a good thing. Okay, next up is the mid-side mic. It's just as clear, just the same quality of sound. It picks up a little bit more reverb than the XY capsule did. That is because it's got a microphone that is picking up 180 degrees right and left, and one mic going directly into the sources pointing at. So pretty much I've got a direct microphone at me. That's why my voice might sound a tad bit crispier than the one on the XY capsule. I really like the way this performed on my guitar because it picks up a direct sound from the guitar, but also a little bit of the sides. So I really like that. Noise levels. Also that same pleasant hiss in the background. It's there. Even more prevalent than some of the other mics, but that's because it is so extremely sensitive. Okay, so next in line we have this dynamic stage microphone. It's like a 10-year-old Fender, probably even older. It's holding up pretty good, but as you can see, the highs are missing and the lows are also missing. It's like this middle frequencies that it's boosting, kind of poppy sounding, I guess. It's doing a good job. It's also very sensitive. The noise is a little bit dirtier, but actually lower. The noise floor is lower than on the other microphones. But probably because it's not nearly as sensitive. Like if I talk from here, I can talk normally and it's not going to be booming loud like it was on the other mics. I'm also boosting it with 48 volts of phantom power because obviously this needs phantom power. Next up is the $1 lavalier mic. So these lapel mics I got for $1. Don't expect the highest quality from them. It's decent sounding for a budget lavalier, I guess. So if I attach it to my shirt like that, obviously the sound goes a little bit down and starts picking up more bass sounds than high sounds. But let's listen to the noise. You hear that high frequency. that's just going on through the entire recording. That's really annoying, but again, you can expect better for $1 lavalier mics. If I'm going to be doing interviews and lavs are important to me, I'll invest in quality ones. But this one is fine for my purposes right now. Guys, while we're on the topic of lavaliers, I wanted to mention a problem I had. I tried connecting using a I tried connecting using a 1/4-inch jack, 1/4-inch to 3.5 millimeter converter, and the lav mics didn't work. I guess it's something related to phantom power, because phantom power probably only goes out of the XLR outputs and not the normal line in, unbalanced line, or is this the balanced line? I don't know. There's an option to boost the line power, but there's only a single input on the side of the XY capsule, and that is where I plug in the lavalier. The problem with that is I have 3 of these lavaliers, and I want to use them sometimes simultaneously for interviews or whatever I'd be using them for, and you're kind of missing the point if you only use one of them at a time. So I found a solution to that. If you use one of these headphone splitters, 1 input, 2 outputs, just like a regular headphone splitter, if you want to listen to music with your friend, use those. You plug in both of the lavalier mics inside that, you plug that into the XY capsule, and you have a double mic. And then both of your lav mics will be working. So just to prove that I have both of these plugged in, as you see, this one works. Without it, obviously nothing. And this one works as well. So this proves the point. I'm really happy. I can probably do this a limitless amount of times, keep on splitting them. I don't know if that messes with the phantom power. If you guys know about that, tell me. So last in line, we have this wireless stage mic from Shure. It's decent quality, but as you can hear, I'm at level 5, and there's already significant noise. Not a good sign. Let's see how much I can bump it up to hear how much noise there is at max. I can't even bump it up to max because it starts giving feedback because of my headphones. Let me take them off and listen. Still giving feedback. Okay, well, I'm not gonna play around with it too much, but as you can hear, there is a lot of noise in this one, so I won't be using it that much. Anyway, this is for our stage thingies that we do. Okay, so now we need to just figure out how this sounds when mounted on top of the camera. It's one thing when I'm sitting like 10 or 20 centimeters away from it, talking directly into it. Another thing when it's on the camera, maybe a few feet away or even a meter away or more, and see how that records. I'm probably going to sit down with my guitar, play some tunes, maybe sing a little bit, and maybe even combine some mics to see what the outcome will sound like when it's mounted onto the camera. I am bumping it up to 8. I can also hold it a bit further away, like a meter, but then my arm gets really tired really fast. 9 is probably much louder. We can hear the birds. The big problem is the wind. When the wind starts blowing, it like starts peaking really bad. So I have that spongy thingy that I can put on it, and I'll see how that performs later. Okay guys, here's what's going on. The mic is mounted onto the camera and it's pointed straight at me. It's a little bit higher than the camera, so it's about between the guitar and my voice. I'm gonna see what the combination is gonna sound like. Smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you're when everything's made to be broken. I just want you to know who I am. Okay guys, this is a slightly more complicated setup. I got the mid-side mic on my knee picking up the guitar, and I got this dynamic mic pointing at me for my voice. It's a bit loud right now in relation to the guitar. I think that's a lot better. Maybe not. I love how it picks up the bass sounds really clearly and the high sounds. Awesome. Maybe make the guitar a 7, because the mid-side mic also picks up my voice, so I gotta be careful about that. And put the dynamic mic at a little bit louder than 7. Okay. Snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. The wind is howling like sorry about that. Hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times to tell you I'm sorry for everything that I've done. But when I call, you never seem to be home. from the other side. In case you actually think my music skills are any good, head over to my music channel. I'm going to link it down below. You can follow me there. I have some music videos prepared, and there's going to be more considering I've got this awesomeness thingy with me now. Hey, I can mutter under my nose anything I want now, and it's going to be perfectly clear. Woo! Everyone else in the room can see it. Everyone else but you. Baby, you light up my world like nobody else. The way that you flip your hair gets me overwhelmed. When you smile at the ground, it ain't hard to tell. Run out of breath. You don't know, you don't know you're beautiful. Oh yeah. Okay, great. Now that we finished with that, let's take it around the house and see if we can record some sounds, some louder sounds, quieter sounds, sounds with a lot of detail, to see how much detail this picks up, because it's important in sound design. It's important in if you want to add interesting quality sounds to your videos. Let's check it out. This is the sound of a toilet flashing about a meter away. Okay, this is water from about 30 to 40 centimeters, like a foot. Well, it just rained, and you should be able to hear the sound of chirping birds, cars, maybe the wind. This is Chubbs about 3 meters away. Maybe a bit more, maybe like 4 meters. Chubbs, say something.
Hi.
Sing me a song.
Which one?
Let It Go.
Nah.
And Old MacDonald Had a Farm.
No.
Why are you asking me which one if you don't want to sing them?
I want to sing any song.
But I'm testing the mic.
Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Okay, now I'm going to sit down into my cubby hole of a studio and try to put down, maybe sing a little bit or something. I just want to hear how this mic sounds in an insulated place without all the reverb coming from these places. That means a much more concentrated sound, and see how it handles it at different volumes. Okay, so now I'm whispering. I'm whispering pretty loudly. Enough so you can hear me on camera, probably. It's not too quiet, it's like a decent whisper. This is a really loud whisper, which is what you talk to with your friend on their sleepovers when you were 10 years old. Okay, so this is me talking pretty quietly, barely to myself. The camera is about a foot away from my face, by the way. This is me talking normally, I guess. Do I usually talk like this? This is me talking pretty loud, if I was talking to someone across the room and they really had to hear me. This is me yelling to a neighbor across the street. Let it go, can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, turn away and slam the door. I don't care what they're going to say. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway. Okay guys, well that's it for the review, and that's it for today's vlog. It was long, it was tiring, it was extremely exciting. I'm super happy with this. I spent the entire afternoon playing around with it, figuring things out, looking up at some tutorials, listing through the menu to see all the options that are there. Just so you know, this is not my microphone. I did not save up for this. This came from the organization that I work with. Since I'm the techie, I'm taking care of it. I can use it for what I want, but it's not mine, so I can't really afford something like this at this point in life, unfortunately. Also, vlogging was not the priority for buying this. Vlogging is like way down on the list. We have all kinds of other things that we are planning to do with it. You know, we have a puppet show. We want to record some of our songs. We want to do some interviews with our volunteers, start doing more video work from our organization, and those are all higher up on the list of priorities, which is why we have this mic in the first place. Those are the main reasons for getting it. I don't even know if I'm going to be using it for vlogging, because it's a lot of hassle to have to turn them on separately and then synchronize them later in post. Even today, I recorded a few sequences. I forgot to restart recording on this mic, so that was a little bit annoying. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is probably the first vlog on my channel.
I'm not sure. I'm a little bit confused because I've already been vlogging, but those vlogs aren't posted yet. I'm saving this vlog to be the first one on this channel, and then I'm going to be posting the other one, so it's a little bit of a chronological mix-up, but I think you'll get the point afterwards. Bear with me for the next couple of days. Those are the vlogs that I just started doing in the very beginning. They're very newbie and long and boring, but if you watch them, thank you anyway. Towards number 15, 20, 25, they get a little bit more interesting as I get the hang of it. So yeah, I'm really happy if you guys stay tuned. If you're watching this, awesome. I'm thankful that you're here. You guys are awesome. See you around. Guys, look who's coming to town. Spoiler alert.